Hello, everyone, and happy Friday to you. Let me just make sure I'm live where I'm supposed to be. Let me just make sure. Yes, I'm live over there. Yay, yay, yay. I'm so glad. So if you're jumping on to the special Friday night shenanigans kind of Facebook Live that I wanted to do. I'm Wendy Y. Bailey, and I have successfully, over the last 2 years, branded myself and proven myself as your income acceleration mentor. And I wanted to just come on for a quick minute tonight and give you 5 must-haves if you're serious about income acceleration in your business today. So I'm talking about income acceleration. It's one of my most favorite topics to talk about. And it's because I see so many entrepreneurs and coaches and folks in the marketplace who are just not making enough money. You're not generating enough income. So my goal through this is to give you some strategies and some tips, just a few. And I'm also going to invite you to my Income Acceleration Day. It's a virtual group intensive that I do once a quarter. And I've been doing it for a couple of years now. And the people who have been part of it are really seeing amazing results. So I want to share sort of some foundational information with you, tell you a little bit about that event, and then just, leave you to your own devices. Hopefully you can learn something from this, and hopefully you'll learn enough that you'll want to be interested in joining me on Income Acceleration Day. So first, let me begin by telling you a little bit about myself. I'm Wendy Y. Bailey. I'm known as your Income Acceleration Mentor. I'm a 16-year veteran business and sales coach, and I love what I do. I totally love what I do. And it's because I've seen the impact of my training and my coaching, and my clients get so much from the experience of working with me. I coach primarily other transformation experts. That's sort of what I call the category. So other coaches and speakers and trainers, consultants, and what I call emerging thought leaders. Emerging thought leaders have a powerful voice in the marketplace, but you don't quite know how to monetize it. And that's an area of opportunity for a lot of people who are in business. You didn't go in business to struggle. You didn't go in business to, have strife. You didn't go in business to not know how to generate income. You didn't go in business to not have a business. If you are struggling in your business, then you're not in business. So this content will hopefully give you some ideas and really encourage you and empower you to do more in your business that will generate income and accelerate your income specifically. So I'm going to start with the second thing. I'm going to come back to the first one because it is a really, really big one. And if you don't have it already, go get your pen and paper because you will be able to take notes during this. You will have to take notes if you really want to make a difference. And if you're there, share the video. I've made it public. So it's going across 5 of my groups. It's going to Twitter. It's going to my More Coaching Clients Digital University students, learners there. It's going a lot of places. So if you're so inclined, share the video. Okay, just hit the share button below the video. And as you are watching the replay, go ahead and type replay or hit like to let me know you were here and you saw this. Okay, it's Friday evening. You may be out and about. I'm not. And I thought, why not come on here and share some really good content with you for just a few minutes? So the first must have, if you're serious about income acceleration, you've got to have this. This is principle number two. That is, you've got to have ideal client clarity. There's so many people that I talk to, and I've talked to a lot of people in more than 16 years. And what I've heard from people is anybody, everybody, anyone, someone, those are not great descriptors for your most ideal clients. You've got to be really, really crystal clear about who your most ideal clients are. So your most ideal clients are the people that when you work with them, you see an impact in their lives. They see that you've made an impact. There's a true connection between you two, and that synergy produces fruit. When you are working with your most ideal client, you enjoy them, they enjoy you, and the results are just exponential. That's really what you want from your most ideal client. Every time I hear someone talk about everyone or someone or anybody or all or, they or them or people, very general terms about their clients, I know that they are not happy working with the clients that they're serving. You can have clients all day long, but if they're not treating you well, if they're not respecting and valuing your gifts and your expertise, they're not your ideal clients. So when I talk about ideal client clarity, it means that you know without a shadow of a doubt when your feet hit the floor in the morning that you are working with the cream of the crop, the most exciting, the most endearing clients. You're serving them well. They're experiencing great results in the work you're doing together, and both of you are happy in the relationship. That's what I mean by ideal client clarity. So if you don't have ideal client clarity, income acceleration isn't possible, because you work hard. Doesn't mean you overwork or become a workaholic, but you work hard to serve clients that you love, right? So I want to make sure you get that ideal client clarity is necessary for income acceleration to happen. If you are just joining me, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the share button, share the video with other folks. And I'm going to leave the video posted for a couple of days because I'm going to share an offer with you at the end of this. And it's only going to be available for a couple of days. So the second must-have, and I'm going to come back to the first one at the end, the second must-have is ideal client clarity. So the third must-have, come on, there we go. The third must-have, and this is another one where people fall short. I'm sorry the type is so little. I was hoping if I shortened them, it would be better. Let me see if I can shorten it a little bit, and maybe that'll make it better. Let's see. Okay, that made it better. I want it to be a certain size, so that made it better. The third thing you must have is you've got to have multiple streams of income. One source for your income is like putting all of your eggs in one basket. So if the basket fails, if it falls, if the eggs crack, then everything has gone. It's like having one major client and no other clients. And then when you lose that one major client, you now have no clients, and ultimately you have no business. So when I talk about multiple streams of income, you've got to have a number of different ways that you service your clients, a number of different ways that you support your clients. So I'm talking about services, I'm talking about products, I'm talking about programs, and I'm talking about active and passive streams of income, streams of revenue. You've got to know that there's some that require your time and attention. Those are active. And you've also got to know that you have passive streams, which are those that allow you to earn money when you are asleep, like someone going to your website and enrolling in a program because the website is there, all the information is there, and they're interested. It's the product that when you are asleep does not require you to do anything, but someone cruising your website who has seen how amazing and awesome you are in the marketplace decide they want to buy your product. You're snoozing at 2 a.m. They're cruising at 2 a.m. They're surfing and they say, yes, I want this and I want it now. That's passive income. So you've got to have multiple streams of active and passive income. Now, everybody doesn't start out with multiple streams of income. Let's just face it. When you start out in your business, you start out and you have active because those are the ones that you serve people with. Those are the things that you're doing every single day in your business. Over time, it's important that you begin to think strategically and you begin to think of scaling and you begin to think of long-term sustainability, that you have the passive streams where you have taken what you've taught a couple of times and you've turned it into a product. And now it's something that's digitally available for download on your website and easy for them to buy. It doesn't happen right out of the gate, but it's something that you must be thinking of. It's something that you must do if you're serious about income acceleration. There are different types of active income and there are different types of passive. I described a product. I described having all of the tools set up for enrollment, that can be passive, but ultimately you're the one who has to service it if it's a program. I want to say this about active streams of income. When you think of active streams of income, you want those to be your primary income sources. And then the passive is gravy. Like, you're not sitting and calculating that you're going to have X number of units sold of products every month. Once you get into a flow, you can get that. But the active is something that you are very intentional about promoting. You're very intentional about sharing and previewing for people to actually engage in the active streams of income. Okay, so the first one is ideal client clarity. Actually, it's the second you've got to have is ideal client clarity. The third is multiple streams of active and passive income. And this fourth one that I'm going to give you is something that most people take for granted, but I want to make sure you understand you can't take it for granted and why you can't take it for granted. When you're serious about income acceleration in your business, you've got to understand what value looks like to your most ideal clients. You've got to understand, I'm going to say it a couple of times, you must understand what value looks like and what value means for your most ideal clients. If you can't, first of all, if you don't know the value of what you're bringing to the marketplace, if you can't articulate that value in a way that your most ideal client understands, then they're not going to buy from you. They're not going to enroll in your programs. It's going to be hard for you to sell. You must understand the meaning of value, because the truth is value is the focus of all of your messaging. Yeah, you can tell people you're going to get 3 widgets here and 5 of this and 30 minutes here and 60 minutes there. That's features. That's the bells and whistles. People don't buy bells and whistles. People buy value. People buy value. Your most ideal clients who see you in the marketplace, who hear you speak from the stage, who are part of your webinars, who are on your live streams, who are reading your newsletters, who are checking out your blog post, all of those things give value. And the value isn't in, oh, they sent me 2 email newsletters this month. It's what was the content and how did it help me? Think of it this way. Your most ideal clients want to know every time they see something you're offering, what's in it for me? What's in it for me? That's the definition of value, okay? That's a high-level definition of value. And one of the things I really love doing with my clients is helping them to identify the type of value for each of their services. And then you can begin to message what you're doing in a way that is attractive. Okay. Value is the focus of your messaging. When you can articulate the value in a way that your most ideal clients understand it, then they're much more willing to invest in whatever you're offering because they totally see what's in it for them. Okay. So I've talked about ideal client clarity. I've talked about multiple streams of active and passive income. We've talked about value. And then the next point, before I move into the last point that I'm going to share. Remember, I told you I had 5. One I skipped over because I want to give you that one at the end because it's that powerful. Remember, if you're just joining, to share the video, like it, hit replay, ask your questions below. There we go. The next one is you've got to have a launch strategy. You've got to have a launch strategy. And what I mean by a launch strategy is there are phases and there are things you must understand when you are really crafting a successful launch strategy. The first thing you've got to consider is timely. The timing of your strategy, the timing of your launch has to be very intentional. It has to be very strategic. So your launch strategy has to do with timing, and there are certain types of services and products that require a certain timeline, a certain way to fill the program, a certain length of time and certain parts of the process. And sometimes it's trial and error. It just depends on how active and engaged your ideal clients are in your services, your programs, and your products. So it's got to be timely. The second aspect of your launch strategy is It must showcase value. Every step of your launch strategy has to be a showcase of value. It's part of the messaging. Remember I said that just a second ago? Well, when you're in your launch strategy, the timing of that launch strategy, and the messaging around value have to be crucial. They're critical parts of your launch strategy if you're serious about being effective. And then the last is also part of that. It's the powerful messaging. Beyond the value, which is definitely necessary, your message has to be compelling. When you think of your most ideal clients and you understand what your most ideal clients need in the way of your program, services, and products, and how it connects to the solutions you're going to offer, how they offer solutions to your most ideal clients and what their challenges are, you've got to invite them almost. You've got to create the messaging around what you're doing in a way that's very attractive to and very compelling and very engaging around their problems, their challenges. Your solutions have to be compelling and they have to have proof. Testimonials give you proof. Other clients in the marketplace who are singing your praises offer proof. When you are in a position where you are in your launch strategy, it is so vitally important that you are giving your most ideal clients a real glimpse into the value, into what's in it for them, and how it's going to feel as an experience. Now, I talk about feeling because, my background is neurolinguistic programming. And what I learned when I got trained in NLP was that, it's not so much about those features. It's not about even the benefits to some degree. It's the saying, the quote by Dr. Maya Angelou that says, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but they won't forget, they will remember how you made them feel. So when you think of your powerful messaging around value, around the compelling solution that you offer, it has to be about how will they feel after they've been part of your program? How will they feel after they've experienced your service? How will they know that it's made a difference in their world? It's rocked their world, in fact. You want your messaging to be so powerful, and as part of your launch strategy, the timing, the value that you're showcasing, and the powerful messaging all have to be there. It's a very intentional timeline, and there are certain things that you must do as part of your timeline, as part of your launch process, your strategy, if you're really going to make a difference in filling your programs, services, and products. So remember I told you I was saving the last one, the very first one for last? Well, here it comes. Here it comes. I'm going to give it to you right now. In 2015, I had spent a good part of that year and the previous year out of my business due to illness. And one of the things that kept coming to me and I kept knowing very clearly throughout the whole thing was how I think about something is really going to make a difference. It's really going to make a difference. I came back to the marketplace after being ill, and I just wanted to feel good. I wanted to always be encouraged and feel empowered. And every time I thought about something that would have really made me stumble or given me some pause, what became clear to me was my mindset was really at the very foundational level, at the very core of who I was, what I was able to do, how I showed up in my business, how I showed up in my life. And so it became my personal mantra. And the first thing you must have if you're serious about income acceleration is you've got to have an understanding that mindset is everything. Mindset is everything. Mindset is everything. Okay. If you want to show up in your business and do something really creative and innovative, mindset is everything. You've got to start with your mindset. If you want to increase your fees, charge more for your services, mindset is everything. If you want to create something new and different, mindset is everything. I went to an event yesterday, and the speaker actually started off with understanding the importance of personal development. Same thing. I loved it. Same thing. You've got to feed your mind, fuel your spirit in a way that says, I got this. I can do this. If anything happens, you've got to have a bulletproof mindset so that if something happens, it rolls off your back, something not so positive, it rolls off your back like duck off a water's back, water off of a duck's back, if I can get it right. Yeah, you've got to be in a place where nothing phases you. Yeah, you are affected by things that happen, but they don't keep you in that place. If there's doubt in your mind, feed your spirit, fuel your mindset with things that really give you hope and help you imagine possibilities and help you realize anything is possible, that help you know it's always going to be okay no matter what's going on around you. Because the reality is, and you've heard it, it's kind of cliche, it's not what happens to you, it's how you respond that makes the difference. So mindset is everything means you've got to have that bulletproof mindset. You've got to have that bulletproof mindset. It also means you've got to have powerful resilience. You've got to be resilient. You've got to bounce back. Yeah, you know, Donnie McClurkin said it, we all fall down, but we get up. It's okay to fall down. You know, life happens. We're human. Stuff affects us, but we don't stay there. You get up, you brush yourself off, and you keep going. So bulletproof mindset, powerful resilience. And I say this, and I'm going to give you a website in a minute. It's just part of what I talk about. You got to have dogged determination. Dogged determination. That means that you are committed to your purpose. You're committed to your vision. You're committed to the passion you say you have and you want to realize through your dreams and through your business and why you started your business. Mindset is everything. Dogged determination says, I will not let go. I will not back down. I'm forging through this, whatever it is. I'm going to make this happen. It's not happening the way I thought it would. I'm going to do the next thing. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to do something else. It is really having the wherewithal to move through your business on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis with inspired action. Okay. Every single day, your business has to have a role in your life and you're thinking about it. You're doing something about it. And that means you've got to feed your mindset. You've got to fuel your mindset with empowerment. Now, you have to choose what works for you, but let me tell you, prayer, worship, meditation, affirmations, intention statements, reading personal development books, watching TED Talks, reading and watching videos. I love reading bios. Anything that's going to feed my spirit, fuel my focus, and really help me stay at the highest level possible and understanding the possibilities and ready to explore them at any given point in time. That's what I do. You do what works for you. But if you're serious about income acceleration, you've got to start with mindset is everything. Mindset is everything. So I've been talking about the 5 must-haves if you're serious about accelerating your income in your business. And what I want to do is take a minute to invite you to be part of my next Income Acceleration Day. Okay. You can go and follow along at incomeaccelerationday.com. I don't like the way that looks. It's too small. Let's see if I can do something with it so that it's something you can actually see. Incomeaccelerationday.com is where you're going to go. And you'll find lots of information there about my next Income Acceleration Day. It's a 5-hour virtual group coaching intensive. It's an intimate gathering of about 15 people. And I've got about 5 people registered already. So registration is still open. Enrollment is still open for the next one on June 9th. It's on a Saturday. We start at 10 a.m. Eastern and we end promptly at 3 p.m. Eastern. And it is a day packed with implementation, with you doing a lot of the things that we've talked about. We talk about your multiple streams of income, okay? You get to decide those multiple streams of income. active and passive. You get to identify the value of each of those. We talk about pricing. We talk about launch strategy. We talk about value in a very in-depth way. It's all part of Income Acceleration Day. It's all part of Income Acceleration Day. So I want you to go to incomeaccelerationday.com. And I'm doing this Facebook Live on a Friday. And I want to give you an opportunity to really take a look, think about it, read some of the things that you see there. You can even ask me questions if you have questions. There's an email address that you can send your questions to, or you can even post them below this video. Because on Monday, this coming Monday, the 21st, what I'm about to share with you in terms of a special opportunity goes away. It goes away. What I want you to know is there's a bonus. There are bonuses that are valued at more than $5,000 as part of Income Acceleration Day, which is very cool. Yeah, you get coaching with me, you get a whole bunch of other things, but you can enroll in Income Acceleration Day between now and Monday. And when you enter the coupon code bonus, it's going to take $50 off of your enrollment. That means that you save a little. It also means that you're still going to get those bonuses valued at more than $5,000. It's 2 virtual coaching sessions with me. It's the Income Acceleration Masterclass series. It's also the, what else am I giving you? The coaching, and the workbook. Okay, you're getting bonuses, and this is one more bonus that I'm giving you. It's a $50 savings opportunity, but you got to take advantage of it by Monday, May 21st. You've got to take advantage of it by Monday, May 21st. If you're watching this video on the replay, be sure that you are liking it, you are sharing it, you are posting your questions, and, I'm available to support you, to let you know what's up. You can register at incomeaccelerationday.com. Incomeaccelerationday.com. Yes, I spelled it correctly. But here's the thing I want you guys to understand. When you are thinking about your business and you're ready to take your business to that next level of financial success, income acceleration has to be a strategy that you use. You've got to implement the things that you say on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. I show you how to do that. Sometimes people show up and they're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to really make income acceleration happen. Income acceleration happens when you're very strategic. It starts with your mindset. When you're very strategic and you have the tools and resources, i.e. multiple streams of active and passive income, an understanding of what those are, understanding the price points, the launch strategy, and the value each of those provides to your most ideal client, which you're very clear about. When you go to incomeaccelerationday.com, I'm so passionate about this that I actually give you the download of a workbook about ideal client clarity so that you can get a head start on clarifying your most ideal client. You may have been working with people and you know exactly who they are. I think that's awesome. This is a refresher for you. It's going to give you more meat around your most ideal client and the clarity you need to have. And it's also going to prepare you for the work, the implementation, the activation that we're going to be doing as part of Income Acceleration Day. So let me look and see if there are any questions that popped up. Let me look and see what's going on over here. Okay, awesome. So I've been sharing the 5 must-haves if you want income acceleration in your business. I'm Wendy Y. Bailey. I have been talking, and I love that you have been here and present. If you're watching the replay, hit like. Let me know that you watch the replay, whatever the case is. The point is this. I'd love to see you. I'd love to host you. I'd love to serve you at Income Acceleration Day. The next one is June 9th. It's a Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern. And you can get all the details at incomeaccelerationday.com. Any questions, post them. Hit my inbox. Email from the website if there's something there you don't understand. I'm so excited that you're watching the replay. I thank you for this opportunity to share some juicy content with you. And I look forward to seeing you in the very near future. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.